As Indiana remembers 9/11, we all recall that in the hours following the attacks on New York City, a group of Hoosier men and women were sent to Ground Zero. They're experts in urban search and rescue. But as Eyewitness News reporter Jeremy Brilliant explains, this was like no other assignment.
New York City, September 12, 2001. Blake Wallace was there.
Just devastation everywhere, you know. The smoke, there was always smoke in the air. The fire burned the whole time we were there.
The day after the worst attack on U.S. soil, witnessed by Matt Stewart.
It was definitely an overwhelming and surreal and basically just indescribable scene.
And in the midst of it all, Tony Zintmaster, one of the members of a special task force from Indiana.
The amount of heat and force that came down with that pretty much pulverized everything.
All that remained of the World Trade Center was a pile of steel and ash. The surrounding buildings were empty.
Purses and wallets left, they just left. And that was amazing. It was just like everybody had kind of just, disappeared.
Working under the authority of FEMA, 62 men and women, firefighters and civilians, comprised an urban search and rescue team called Indiana Task Force 1. Their goal was to find survivors in the wreckage. Quickly it became clear it was a mission impossible.
Task Force 1 got the call to respond just hours after the attacks on September 11th. That evening, they left Indianapolis and headed to New York City. Within 24 hours, they were working in the debris at Ground Zero.
Working with the firefighters, being there when they would remove, some of the firefighters that were located and stuff. That was probably when it was, the toughest.
Good. That's your bark alert. That's what she'll do when she finds a live victim.
A Labrador retriever named Scout scoured the pile. So did Kaiser, a then 2.5-year-old German Shepherd.
We never said a word. Fireman just came up and gave him a hug, stood there and held him for a few minutes or for moments or a minute or whatever, and then just went on.
The dogs almost became therapy dogs for the firefighters and the responders that were on the pile.
Only when they saw an aerial view of the destruction did the gravity of what had happened truly sink in.
And I thought, we haven't learned anything. We're right back in the 12th century fighting the Crusades, where we're killing each other over religion. And I didn't lose my faith in God, but I lost my faith in religion.
But not in humankind. Alongside the bleak was hope. America united. Strangers helping strangers.
Every time I'm disappointed in people, I always find other people that impress me.
And in a time of desperate need, a few dozen Hoosiers showed up to lend a helping hand. Jeremy Brilliant, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
And workers are putting the finishing touches on the 9/11 memorial downtown with a dedication planned for Sunday on the anniversary of the attacks. This is what the final Project 911 Indianapolis Memorial will look like. The focus will be on the two beams from Ground Zero, flanked by black granite walls. Carved into the surface will be the time that each tower fell. And sitting atop one of the steel beams will be a bronzed, life-size American bald eagle. Now you can donate to help pay for the memorial during tomorrow's WTHR Cares 13 Hours for Project 9/11 effort. We'll be accepting donations right here at the WTHR studios at 10th and Meridian from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Donors will get an American flag or a T-shirt for their donations, over $10 while supplies last. Now we have more information on how you can donate, including a number that you can text to give. That can be found at WTHR.com. Just click on the link at the top of the homepage.